All right, we got action. Um, Now before we get this action, let me just adjust. You know what? I should have did this before I started. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, like we're here together. Let's just be here in the moment. Uh, yeah. Let's just take it in, shall we? So, oh, y'all say hi to Bagels in the background. First, I was trying to figure out if his name should be Noodles or Bagels, and sometimes I'd be wanting to call him Bagels. I mean, well, I call him Bagels. Sometimes I be wanting to call him Noodles because I don't know. Then some days I be wanting to call him Bagels. I mean, yeah, maybe you don't. We're here together. I'm just happy that we're here. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe we are here for a long time. Maybe we're here for a good long time. What's popping, y'all? It's me, T, aka Cleopatra, and you're watching TTV. You like that? See what I did there? No? I'm sure you did. Don't pretend. So today's reading is going to be a collective reading. And let me look. Hold on. Be patient. I know you're patient. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. So I have a little collection of readings that I want to do. Shape but a baby, and I'll be a pillow. I'm looking for the thumbnail that I made for this video because I made a few. I had some titles too. Oh, so y'all, today this is going to be a collective love reading. It's very general. It could be for singles, for couples, or for yourself, or for family, for friends. It doesn't have to be like, why would I say it was a love reading then? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. We'll just go with the vibes, okay? We're just going with the flow. Now, okay, the incense is getting really strong. I'm burning dragon's blood. Yes, said it has been. Oh, let me get my inspiration. Oh, pause right on this. Okay, let's see. Well, I smell like egg fouillon. Egg fouillon don't even have a smell because it's vegetables. What am I talking about? Anyway. Now, which one was gonna be which? Um, so I feel like there's some people who like admire you and they watch you, but like they'll never tell you that. It's because of either fear or like they just like they're just so infatuated with you that they probably couldn't see themselves ever like walking up to you on that type of time. And if you and it's let's say for example, because I'm getting like it's some people, it's two groups. It's like people that you do know and then people that you may not like really see them in that real life a lot. You might see them on social media and like you might catch them. You can still like know these people, you probably just don't see them that often. Like for example, like maybe you went to school with these people like college, or they're like old coworkers, like long distance friends or something, or maybe ex friends, and like you might catch this person like watching your story randomly, and or like maybe you don't even get on, like maybe you don't post on social media, and so then because this person, like you're probably like me, like you probably don't post on social media like that because you don't want to be perceived, and like because you know that people are looking at you, and so then you might catch this person like replying to your what is it called, your highlight reel. You're probably like, why did they just respond to that? I posted a long time ago, you know. Let me pull some cards. I need to make more cards. Oh, did I this is different. Okay. Okay, who is this person? Well, we don't really care who they are just yet. We're into the energy. So this person is like literally nuts about you. They're the type of person where they have this is the type of person that'll probably like have your picture saved. And the picture probably cute too. If and listen, it's probably like you're probably like, man, I'm glad somebody saved. You probably put people type of person to be. You save pictures and you like somebody better save these pictures because they bomb. Or like this person like saves your. You know how you can like save posts on. So this person they big bookmark your posts on Twitter. Or like you really maybe you don't post. This person could even like post like reminisce by looking at old pictures of you like 2000. I heard 2012. That's hella old. That's hella weird, but that's funny. Or like I know it's giving like stalker vibes, but I mean, hey, like I literally follow a Rihanna fan page, and all the posts picture all the posts that they post be posted of when her hair was red, and that was like 10 years ago. So like, okay, I'm like thinking, yes, it's like go back and think about this one person. It's probably somebody you would never think about. This person probably was like always hella annoying, or like they probably never talk to or acknowledge you. If you could think about somebody that, and I know it seems like bizarre, but people be hella weird. Like it's just the energy that you hold to. Like you're a bomb person anyway. Like people can't help but to be drawn, not only drawn to you, but like they wonder about you because you're so different than everybody else. Yeah, like you're like hella tapped in. You're probably like the person who says stuff, and like everybody else is like, "Why'd you say that?" Like I remember when I was in high school, and I specifically remember I was in web page design class, and I had posted on Twitter. I was like, the same hoes are still at it. They should have known. And this dude, he was like, "Why did you say that?" Like he was literally watching me. He was sitting next to me. I was sitting on the left and he was sitting next to me and he like I had the weirdest encounter with this person too. It's so funny because okay, so this guy was on the football team, right? And like he went to a different middle school than I went to. Like my high school that I went to had two middle schools and they had like hella elementary schools, so like everybody obviously knew everybody, but like everybody came from different elementary schools and had to go to the two middle schools, and out of the two he went to the other one. So like I never, like I used to hear people talk about him, but I never knew him. And like I remember having this weird encounter with him one day on AIM. I guess I was looking like for my own, validating my own ego in the sense where I was just like, I'm not afraid to talk to people that I don't know. Like I'm just gonna say something. That's just me, my Leo Mercury. But anyway, yeah. Then we had web pitch design together, and he sat next to me. And one day, he was like watching me tweet because I was on Twitter web, and he was like, "Why did you say that?" And it was like I couldn't even explain it to him because we literally were like from two different worlds. Like I grew up in a religious household that's like not the mainstream religion. Like it's one of the most popular religions, but it's not the mainstream one. So I had the group of people that I dealt with at school, and then I had the group of people that I dealt with at my like house of worship. Um. Okay. So anyway, why did I start talking about that? Oh, because I was like, it's probably like, so like I'm getting there's a group of people. Like it's either there's okay, it's two things. It's either like a group of girls that all secretly have a crush on the same person, or a group of guys that might talk about this one girl constantly. And like because they're so close, they don't like because they're so close, like they don't have a problem with like talking about it. Because you know, like when you're cool with somebody, you can just talk about whatever, you don't think about it. But like you kind of be knowing, like you know that it's just like there's okay, so it's also like there's probably this one couple that's always like that everybody knows they're together, but then like behind closed doors, Like it's like they put on a facade for the world, and then behind closed doors, it's like they're not the same because this person is saving your posts, and it's like they're not even saving them. Some of them are, but like this one particular person, they're not saving your posts to their phone. They're saving them on, like they're bookmarking them on Instagram and Facebook. And then there's this other person who is like they would never admit that they like you, but this like they do. There's like a group of people, like I'm getting a lot of people where it's like because of what other people think and because of their insecurities and their ego, they would never admit to how like cool you actually are to them, or like how creative or intelligent or expressive or idealistic you are because they're so like fear minded and closed minded. Okay, hold on. Let's see something. This person would never like even attempt to be in a relationship with you because they just don't feel like you guys are on the same path, but they'd rather like admire you from a distance. And I feel like people just really underestimate you because they don't know you. Like people just, it's so weird because it's like these people wouldn't go out of their way to try to figure out who you are, but then pardon me, but then at the same time they'll swear up and down that they know you, like to the extent where it's like I know that they wouldn't do this, but then it's like you don't, because if you were to do something, like you wouldn't shock them, but it's like they just wouldn't acknowledge it. It's hella weird. Let me get the tarot out. Read these. All right, now for the person, there's this one person you probably catch them staring at you. Now they be thinking like, where have they been all my life? Like they be thinking like, where have they been all my life? Where have, or like this is person that you this is a person you connected with. Like this, if this is someone, so like okay, there's also this other person, or it could be the same person for some of you. There's this person. Are they a fire sign? The hip. They don't have to be, but they could be, or maybe you are. No, this person is either a fire sign, or they were born in August, or they were born next month, or they were born in Aries season. Yeah, this person's probably a Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. Yeah, this person is a fire sign, which is so weird for them because like fire signs are usually expressive, and that's how you know that this person likes you. Because now, like a Leo is definitely gonna do the most, like to try to talk to you, but at the same time, they like Leos can be shy when they like someone. So this person probably likes talks to everybody else, and then they're like they talk to you when no one's looking, but then like for the most part they like are cold, like from the distance. Like you could probably feel this person looking, like you know when you could feel somebody. Like they said, the eyes on the back of my neck. It's like you burn a hole through my head. It's kind of like that. Ain't that right? Bagels. Look at this. This is some tea right here. Like this person could be also be Aquarius, or like an okay in Aquarius season, or like this past month. Okay, what are we trying to say? This past month, this person, like you guys could have talked a lot, and now this person just started acting weird out the blue. But like they'll still talk to you, but it's like different, if it makes sense. And now you probably feel like you're working extra hard if you do talk to this person. Okay, so we're gonna get to that person. Let me go back for a second. Let me go back to the person that they be like, where have you been all my life? All my life, where have you been all my life? Have you been all my life? Okay, calm down. What's the song called? Yeah. Okay, so the person who be staring at you, they feel like they looking around, looking at you and being in your presence literally has caused them to have some type of awakening, maybe a kundalini experience. Like this person, if they're like a Pisces or if they have Pisces moon or Pisces energy, like they might have a lot of energy in the 12th house. Their sun might be in the 12th. Well, obviously that means they're Pisces. They probably like imagine, fantasize about you. Like they'll probably stare at you for a long time. Like, cause your pictures are not enough. They need to see like how you move. They're like paying attention to like how you walk, your breathing patterns. Like, how do you breathe? Are you a deep breather? Or are you a fast breather? Like, how you blink, how your movements, like your hand movements. Like, if you're somebody like me, like if you don't be using your pinky, like when I write, I don't use my pinky. They try to, like, they even might look at you, like if they see you staring off into space and wonder like what you're thinking, because they want to be able to capture those. They want to screenshot those moments in their mind and to be able to think about you later on. A weird. And sometimes they might stare at you to the point just so that you guys can lock eyes, because they want you to low key know, but without knowing. It's giving Scorpio energy or Mars. Maybe it's Aries. Aries is hella funny because it's like they'll try to do something. Like they'll be the type to be like they'll try to really put the Mac on you. Like Aries is gonna work extra hard to try to like. It's like some areas. It's like they're gonna try extra hard to get your attention, but at the same time they're also gonna like. It's like sometimes you wouldn't even know if an Aries really even like you. It's like you would, but it's like sometimes the way that they are just makes you think that they hate you, and it's not even that. It's just they're different. Um, like if this person says bye to you, like this person probably says that one thing to you. It's either bye or they might ask you something random. I just feel like they really appreciate those small moments where you guys interact. But like they don't say much. Like they pride themselves on being a man of few words, or they're like very poetic minded. Like if you were really to have a conversation with this person, like say for example you guys were to hang out, chill, like in a small interaction, you could be sitting, like I see you either sit in the car or like say for example you guys was having a little smoke session. This person will want to like hear your ideas, but they get so excited about hearing your ideas that they would like interrupt a lot or interject. Okay, I gotta turn the fan on because this incident is making my eyes cross. Hold on. Like you could like really. So your interactions with this person, like you probably really found them funny, but you wouldn't laugh out loud. Like you be wanting to hope like laugh, but you wouldn't because the person would start feeling insecure. Like they would think she's laughing at me, and then all of a sudden their energy changes and they're quiet, and then they feel stupid. Especially if they're Aries, it's hard for them to like not think about that moment because they think they take everything that you do and say to heart or like so seriously. And if this person is taller than you, they like to look down at you. It like makes them feel powerful. Or like they'll try to stand next to you to make like if they're like close in height to you, like not super like the same height, but if they're like close in height to you, they'll try to like stand next to you just to feel taller than you. This is definitely a guy because only guys really be doing that shit. Except from I don't know, man. Think about my tall ladies, my tall baddies. I literally should do a reading just for tall baddies. Not enough love for the tall baddies out there. Okay, so this person, like, you could have met this person at work. Like, they could be your coworker, or that you could have, like, they could have came into your job, or you could have, like, came across them, or maybe you came across their Instagram at work, or if you already knew them before that, their Instagram could like pop up on your timeline at work, or like they'll message you while you're at work. Oh yeah, so this person probably messages you at when you're at work, or they like to like talk to you at work, or like they look forward to you messaging them at work because it makes their day go by faster, and like they like to just be able to smirk to themselves about the messages you send them. So for the person, like if this person is a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio, is this? I think you're a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio moon. And this, like, if you're a Scorpio, if you have any Scorpio in your chart, especially in your big three, you could attract people that have secret admire, like, you could attract secret admirers or people who have secret crushes on you. Like I was saying in the beginning, this person would never approach you, but it's because it's really interesting because this person isn't. It's like they're intimidated in a sense, but at the same time, they look at you like such a majestic being, a magical creature that they want to just like you're like art to them. You're like art to them, so they would rather oh my god, my edges are nappy. But they would rather just admire you like a painting. Like, you know, at the museum it'd be like do not touch. They appreciate and respect you so much that they don't want to taint you. And for the other half, like they don't feel like they would taint you, but like they know that this person could be intuitive or conscious or spiritual on a certain extent level where they know that if your paths are meant to cross again, they're kind of testing the waters. This person has a very good understanding of their self and conscious spirit, because most people like this, they understand intimacy on a different level where they'd rather connect to you spiritually. This is not somebody. It's like this person, they've been looking for someone like you all this time, like, but you only existed in their mind, or you only existed as a character on a television show. But now you're like their dream come true. You're like what they never thought to be. You embody divine feminine energy. It's like you embody the dark feminine. You embody divine feminine energy, and then you embody empress energy and goddess energy. Like, you are an inspiration. If this person is a male, you're an inspiration to him, because this person probably has like women in their family, like maybe their mother or their aunts or their grandmother, who they always looked up to, but they like people their age, they never see me saw in that way, because I'm getting most girls only care about Carisha. Or like most girls like only care, like the girls that they used to only care about the shade room, or like they just too into social media, and like then they see you and they like like low key, maybe this person sees you scroll on social media and they know you have a social media account, but then you never post pictures, and then they look on your highlight reels and they're like, okay, so she does get on here, because then they'll see like, okay, she had made a highlight reel, I'm hearing 4 weeks ago, or between 4 and 8 weeks ago, and they're like, okay, this is how she looked recently, but then you don't post, and they're like that you're different because of that, because you're not so pressed on like getting likes or being perceived. But it's just like they feel like low key like the world should see you because you look so good, but at the same time it's like they don't want everyone to perceive you, because they feel like they wouldn't taint you, but other people would taint you by perceiving you, because they just see you for your beauty or your surface, or because they're just lusting after you, and they are like, I see deeper. I see, they actually see your aura. This person is very intuitive. This person sees your aura. We're out of that other group of people, but I'm going to get into the different groups. So this person is very like logical. This person also could be a Gemini. They think a lot about you, but they also think a lot about you being in your divine feminine energy has caused an awakening for, like, they were already going through in the spiritual awakening, but it's like meeting you triggered their ascension, because now they understand what it means to embody divine masculine energy because they see what divine feminine energy looks like. I know that's right. That's so deep. Oh, orgasmic. Mm. I need to go put some stuff on my lips so I can stop looking at my lips. Oh, oh my god. I want to spray, you know, I got dragon's blood. I want to spray some pink sugar because it's sweet and helps me tap into the energy. Yeah. My good old caramel. Oh, I wish you could see. This is the shea butter kind. I didn't even know. I think, yeah, shea butter. I didn't even know they had that one, but it smells so good. And like, you probably like don't even do too much. Like the other girls around you, them, like if it's you and a group of other girls, like say for example you guys are in class, I'm seeing like a lab, like you guys are in a lab together or you guys are in a library together. It's like you don't be trying to be seen, but you're always seen because it's like you're the most desirable one. But like you also know that. But like say for example with another type of girl, like most girls give that pick me energy. But like it's like you don't want people to talk to you. It's almost like you're not motivated by the attention of other people. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this the song? I seen it. Yeah, it is. Uh, what did Lil Wayne say? Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. He said, I love Lil Wayne. He said, and me, I'm self motivated and self centered and self driven. That's power steering. Like most girls, okay, so like if it was girls compared to guys, like most girls will probably be like, and some guys too, because they be in a, what is it called? Night energy. Like they be in a toxic masculinity, low key toxic femininity. Because men want to be him. Well, you can be him, be a divine masculine, but like men want to be have princess treatment. Anyway, that's another story. You, they're trying to figure out what it is that drives you because you don't seem like you could be okay. For example, you could be like dressed like you could look really good. Like they know that you care about the quality over quantity, like quantity being the amount of people who care about you. Whereas you're like, you look like someone who practices genuine self care, like the ritual it should be, not like, oh, I'm getting my nails done now and that's self-care, or I'm buying these pants that I seen everybody wearing on Instagram and that's self-care because everyone else wears them but I have them on and now I can afford them and I'm gonna wear them. But then when a bitch wear them, she looks stupid, or it's like you ain't even got this shit on, you hear me? But then you, it's like you would literally wear something that no one else is wearing, and then like next thing, like people will get mad because you don't feel like you have to wear the trending stuff, but then it's like they're going out of their way to wear trending stuff just to get likes or to be seen. But then it's like everything you do looks good. Like okay, when like the lip gloss thing, they'll see you like applying your lip gloss and it just makes them mm, it just turns them on. Like they'll see you applying lip gloss and it's like something simple, like if you saw Megan Fox just looking at herself in a compact, just like I literally I just screenshotted a picture of Megan Fox at the Grammys going like, oh, I'm probably insert it because she's so cute. It's Megan, like she's cute. She's a cutie. And it's just like everything they do is cute. Everything you do is cute. Like you're putting on your Vaseline now. It's like, man, that person been waiting all day for you to do that. Um hmm. This person knows that you know that they like you, but they know that you would never mention it. But they like that. Because what's understood don't gotta be explained. And they like that you would not out them, and that's how they know that you are different because other people want that validation to be like, oh my god, guys, he's staring at me. Does he stare at you? Do you notice him staring? And you're just chill. Like guys don't typically meet girls, they be chill. Because most girls do too much. And for some reason, it's like you trigger people. Like, you don't even try, but you be triggering people because, like I said before, you literally can sit there and barely try, and everyone's paying attention to you. And then homegirl got up an hour and a half early to do her hair, her eyebrows, her lashes, made sure she was coordinating and shit, and no one's paying attention to her, and she's pissed. And now everybody's inadvertently throwing you evil eye because they're not you. She ain't, yeah, she ain't you. She ain't you. This person could have dreamed about you and could feel like you're a witch or something because they is like, they, even though you might not have dreamed about this person could be like, she dreamed about me on purpose. That's hella funny. Um, like this person, like you kind of make them nervous, like you make their heart jump a little bit, and they're not used to that because, like, well, it's like they felt that before, but like it's like you make their palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, bruh. I don't even like saying that for real because the energy it holds, but that's the mood. Okay, like I said, this person sees your aura, and for some reason, I'm getting there's some type of connection between your spirit guides. What is it though? You guys just hold the same conscious vibration. That's what it is. You guys are, yeah. You guys recognize each other. Maybe you've had a past life together. So then, like, these other people notice that this person likes you, or there's a specific person that everyone. This is a different person, by the way. There's a specific person that everyone may kind of like, and they could be like unconventionally attractive because like it's their vibe, but that's because like the other person, they're on the same vibration. But you don't pay attention to this person the way that other people do, and they find it interesting about you, but it's something about you that they cannot put their finger on. They're trying to figure out why whenever there's a party that they don't see you out. And they know you go out because on your Instagram they see you going out and dressing up, but they see you doing different stuff. Like they see you going to brunch where everybody else is going to a club. They see you, or like if there's a brunch spot that everyone goes to, it's like they are so used to girls in their city dressed in a certain type of way, and then they see you and you're wearing stiletto pumps with tights and a thigh split, and it's just so classy, sophisticated. It's giving me like Dorothy Dandridge. I wanted to say, I was gonna say Marilyn Monroe, but I didn't really want to go there. But let me think of somebody else. Like, hmm, she doesn't exist. Um, she's me. I'm her. She's you. You're her. Basically, you could have went to a party and everybody was dressed almost. Not only were they dressed. Okay, this is what I don't get. People don't know how to dress for the occasion. It's like there's intention in everything you do. And if you feel, because your intention is your feeling, and if you feel like, oh, I don't really want to, why bikini bottom do? How can I lose when I'm already chose? Is she feeling hot, then I make the bitch frozen. I make the bitch hot every time that I post. Damn, the party not lit, then I'd rather not go. and I'm at the time every time that I post. Yes, like why is it that okay, you're probably like every time I go out, I put in this effort to look good and nobody's matching my energy. The bed is in the room. I don't see her because I can't look at myself. Literally, like everybody else is like wearing jeans and a bomber jacket and some boots. Like, girl, you do know there's cute boots. Do y'all remember those books? Maybe not everybody. Maybe in my group because y'all resonating with me. Do you remember the click novels? And like one thing I loved about the click novels is how they would always describe the look down, dressed down to the toe. Talking about she had on the Chloe open toe. No, they weren't Chloe. Who were they? Man, whatever designer they were, they described who is the author. What's her name? Wasn't it the same author that wrote Pretty Little Liars? I don't remember. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. The party not lit, then I'd rather not go. It's like you're so tired of wearing your best. Where these bitches? Oops, I'm sorry, nigga. Where these hoes be looking like basura? What is it called? Okay, like for example, hold on. I said I was gonna look it up. Let me stop acting like a Mercury and Gemini. I said Mercury, Mars, and Gemini. I'm gonna stop breathing out here like that. I'm sorry. So, can we fix the camera? Bagels, do we need to fix the camera? Keep it like this. Bagels said we good. Bagels, we're matching. Look at our, your hair and mine is matching. We look cute. So, not me like getting lost in the trance looking at myself. So, like, you could be at the mall, right? And then you're like shopping, looking through the racks. And then, like, as you're looking, you see somebody looking at you over the rack. And it's somebody that you've seen from school before. And you're like, you know, you're like, mind my own business, soft girl life. This is cute. Put it up to the mirror. Oh, yeah, that's it. Gonna hold it on my arm. And then you see, like, ugh, I want that. Well, girl, it wouldn't look good on you anyway. So I'm just gonna do us both a favor and show you how it's done. And oh, wait a minute. I had a crystal in my pocket. Is that why my pants was right there? I threw them. Oh, I'm sorry. For example, somebody could have been like, I saw it first. But then it's like, if you were to get it, it's gonna make you look like you got it because I was wearing it. Because I wear it all the time. And obviously you want it even more because you see me wear it. And that's okay. And you would too. For a check. Um so anywho, you're like going through the racks and you see this person looking at you over the rack and you're like, she kinda looks familiar, but I don't really know. Can't register. Doesn't register. Doesn't ring a bell. Irrelevant. Boy. Well, who said that? Was it something irrelevant? Oh yeah, that was what's her name? They had a Barbie. Barbie Tings, yes, Barbie Tings. Barbie Dreams, yes, Barbie Dream. Um, you're the Barbie and these girls is Polly Pockets. We're in that old rubber, same old. Barbie always got new clothes. Like your whole life is a dream house. Um, so when you went to the party, first of all, most of the time people want to go to these parties just to see if you're gonna be there or just to see what you're gonna wear next. Or like when you go out. If you've like gone out enough and this like not even if, because I know like people they're like more people recognize you than you realize. And you like maybe you think like so for example, if you're out and then somebody bump you, but you're such a nice person that you're probably like you don't think anything of it. And then like every time you see this person, they you feel like it's something either they if they don't bump into you, then one of their friends don't. You just like what's that girl I mean? Like I'm kind of losing. I'm already choked. uh, What? Shut the hell up. Can I stand when I hear dogs barking? Dogs just be like doing too much. Like, why are you barking? Um, so I feel like you don't really pop out nowadays too much. Like, especially after like the pandemic. I know you were going through like a phase, like a Phoenix transformation type phase, because you were trying to grasp. You could be like in the going through like your Saturn return. Um, and if you are going on a trip this year, especially somewhere warmer, like say for example, even if it's like Arizona or Cali or Florida, excuse me, just significantly warmer than where you live. This is going to trigger something, some type of chemical reaction in your brain that's going to snap you back to when you were in that moment. Like you had to go through this little phase, but like people won't understand it. And that's not to say that you're gonna just be popping out all the time again, but you move so differently. Like people cannot calculate your next move. What did Rico next Nasty say? She was like, "Oh, ooh, like it's always what you say goes. It's everyone's always on your time." I think it was Swamp B. I'm gonna write it on the screen. It's just like people are bothered by the fact that you don't care about what everyone else is doing and what they have going on. Like, say for example, if everyone's waiting in line to go to a concert and you don't even skip the line, or you're just standing in line, and now everyone's mad because you're standing in line, and because they're looking at what you have on, and they're looking at what they have on, and they're just now they want to die on the spot. They wanna they wanna go home and reevaluate the look that they've been planning for 6 months. What did Rico say? I love this song, Swampy with Dochi. Let's see. She said, but what was that other song that Rico got? Not Swamp. It's another song that I was listening to by her. What is it? She basically was like, they died trying to calculate my next move. Where is that? I thought it was Swamp. No. Oh my god, what happened? Maybe it's saying. Y'all, I seen the cutest bag today. I kind of want it. Is this one bag that I wanted? This Michael Kors bag, and it's out of stock everywhere. I can't find it. This other bag is so freaking cute. Like I'm looking for a bag that I can wear out, but like that's not. I might just buy this bag in every color. Like I want a bag that I could wear out that like that's a plain color so I can wear it with multiple outfits. This bag is hella cute. So like you are the type of person that gets the pieces like okay, if there's this one say there's this one piece that everyone wears and there's three, like I'm getting like a little collection. Not a collection, but like they came out at the same time. They're probably in the store together and everyone had the opportunity to see the same piece. But instead everybody chose like people don't have the same direction as you. They don't look where their vision is not like yours. Their vision is very herd minded, it's very basic, it's very led by something else. And everyone, like if there's a rack of clothes or there's three mannequins, no one is ever looking at that left or middle mannequin. Everyone's looking to the right. And then on top of that, it's like most of these girls don't know how to balance. Like, remember what I was saying earlier about like the intention with the feeling? So, like, as women, obviously, we're ruled by, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you're more air. I said id. I don't care if you're more air motivator, like if you're more left brain logical, whatever. As a woman, you reincarnate as a woman. Therefore, you're intuitively and emotionally led. Now, you may rationalize them or you may practicalize them or you may act before them, but at the same point, there's still a level of like your emotions playing a factor. So some girl maybe go to a party and be like, I'm not dressing up because girls who dress up are trying to get attention and they do too much. Well, bitch, now she got the attention that you wanted and you feel stupid. And now you're mad when you had all the opportunity, just like she did, just like you did, to dress up and, or not even just dress. Cause it's like, if you're going to a party, then why not dress up? It's fun. Like, I don't know. Cause I used to hang out with girls who, when we would go out, we look good. Like, we were dressing for ourselves too, though. But it's like at the same time, some women, some women don't know how to appeal to the male gaze without being in their ego and thinking like, I'm not dressing for men, I'm dressing for myself. Okay, and that's why you have on a graphic tee and tennis shoes and Jordans. Yeah, that's cool or whatever, but it's like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Like, it's, well, it's giving exactly what it's supposed to give because that's what the intention that you had was. And then when you came out of the house, that's what. So now you're looking like you're friend zoned. You looking like you want to step into the friend zone, step into the bad side. Like, girl, you tried it, and there's no denying that you look like you want to be in the friend zone. You didn't look like you came here to bag nobody, even if you got a man, because you could still have a man and not be trying to bag nobody. But you, I don't know, everybody's different. Because like, for the people, shout out to the people, and you shout out to the people that like to express themselves through their creativity. Or like, I'm getting like, say for example, you are a graphic tee type of girl, but like you might wear a long tee, like a tall tee, with like no pants, like it's long enough for you to wear as a dress, and then you wear a bomb shoe. Like, what are those like fat tennis shoes with the fat laces? Or like maybe you were the first one to wear like the Balenciagas that everybody like tried to call ugly, and then next thing you know, everybody was wearing them. Or like maybe you were the first person to wear Ricks, and now like you don't even like Ricks because everybody started wearing them. Like, you're pretty much into like in line with fashion, and when you step out, like people might hate on them because they've never seen it, or because it's not even that they didn't see it because you did. It's just like, like how you see something out of your corner of your eye, or like, for example, if you can recognize a face but you can't put a name or a place or a finger on it. Like, if everybody's at the mall and has the opportunity, I'm seeing like everybody knows that there's this event going on. So like a lot of y'all could be in college, or like y'all could live in the same area, or like maybe you know the same group of people and there's like a birthday party. um um Everybody had the same opportunity to get this outfit. What was that called? Yeah. But now it's just like, then they're like, oh man, let me go grab that, and when they go back to the mall, it's gone. You, why didn't you grab it? You saw it, and you, when that person saw it, they automatically thought about how other people would perceive it. They automatically thought like, oh, I don't know, like there's fear attached to it. They all saw it and they were like, I don't know. But then when you see stuff, you grab it. Never seen anybody wear that, grab it. I know how to take the sides in on that, grab it. I know it's just what, like, oh my God, you're the type of person where you have a bunch of pieces. And that's the thing, somebody can literally, like most people, they have to order a bunch of stuff. Like, say for example, somebody has to be like, all right, it's time for me to get new clothes. Now I'm just gonna go on the online and order a bunch of stuff. And now I ordered all these pieces at one time. But like, I was taught that you should wait and I shouldn't even be dropping this knowledge. Oh, what I'm gonna do for you because you're my boo. So like, when you get a nice piece, and if it's still at the store, don't wear, like if it's still online or if it's still in stock, don't wear it yet, because then people are gonna try to go out and get the same thing. So, oh my God, I'm so mad about that purse. Oh, I want that purse so bad, but it's okay. I got an idea with that. Oh, I'm sick. I'm gonna wear that purse. Oh, that purse is so freaking cute. I want to show it to you. I'm gonna show you because it's out of stock. But it's like, I want to show you the purse. I'm not, like I just said, you can't, because like you gotta wait, and then people going, you gotta pop out with it later. So you will have like a beret and some cute tights with like some designs on it, and some gloves and something real. What's the word? I was thinking, what was that word I was gonna say? What's that word? Real, real. real. What was I gonna say this word? Something that's real cunt. Yeah, you have some pieces that's real cunt, right? And then don't I have a headband around here? I thought I had a cute little headband, but a headband wouldn't go with this look anyway, would it? It would, but like I know what to get. Oh, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. And that's what I be doing. Like I'll go to the store and I'll find pieces and think about like especially for the seasons to come. I'll shop for like if it's spring, I mean if it's winter, I will shop for summer, obviously. But like I love to shop for fall and winter ahead of time because one, especially when this stuff goes on clearance, I'll figure out how to pair it later. Or like you could be the type of person that kind of knows how to like alter clothes. And like people trust your vision. Like they know like okay, so like I said about the piece people get mad at themselves. Like a lot of times, people don't even be projecting. Well, they do be projecting, but like they don't even be trying to throw evil at you because the girls low key, like high key, low key, look up to you, but they're just mad at themselves for not stepping out of fear. They wish they could be more bold like you, and like yes, you have confidence, but it's not even about the confidence. They just wish that they weren't in fear. Like they wish they didn't care so much about what other people thought. And it's like attempt like you may try to see people that you know wear new stuff and like they'll attempt to not care but then to a certain extent it's like they still do because they're not like I feel like there's plenty of people that you see that you know in your timeline and you're like I see what you were trying to do and then it's just like there's those other people where it's like they be trying but then it's just like I'm gonna need you to stop trying because whatever you was trying to do you need to stop trying to do that right now before I call my spirit guides and tell them to banish that type of energy that you got going on. Okay. Now, like, I just feel like there's always somebody paying attention to what you're doing, which is why you probably don't even post as much as you did before because you know, like, the world is looking at you and you're looking at the world. Like, a, a project, like a spiritual experiment. Oh, a spiritual experiment. I meant to say science experiment, but that's interesting. Spiritual experiment. Oh, how do these cards get over here? I feel like eventually you stopped showing up and it got kind of boring. But like people thought that because you weren't showing up that they were gonna be able to take over. Right. Mm. Um, yeah, it's just like people be trying to. Like I've been wanting to name drop with so many celebrities, but it's like I don't want to archetype that type of energy. So instead, I'm just gonna do this. For some reason I spelled Taurus wrong. And it's like even that, like you do stuff differently. Like clearly you know Taurus is not spelled like that for but Taurus is Taurus, but you had to add the I in it. Like Volcancy vibes. It's like you know that it wasn't like that, but somehow you made it about yourself without even trying. Like you're right in the middle of it all. And with all the things that happen, everyone can't help but to have made the highlight like you were the halftime show. Not giving 2023 halftime no shade, but it's giving. Was it Fergie? Who did? Let me look up halftime shows. Was it Fergie or was it Miley? I think it was Miley. Um, but halftime shows by year. Yup. Wait, let's see. Bro, just give me the list. Katy Perry. When did she do one? Jennifer Lopez? Don't remember. Let's see. Paul McCartney. Oh my god, that was 2009. Paul McCartney. I mean, that was Maroon 5. U2. Katy Perry. Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott.